Hey guys, welcome to my progress log in Twisted League. The goal is simple: get a Dragon Cup and do as much clue scrolls as possible, and in the process get 3rd age for the first time in my life. Enough talk, let's go. So, I've been thinking a lot. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do yet, but I know I'm gonna compete for Dragon Cup, but I'm already a week late. If I count this account, I also leveled another account, which I might play. But what I do know is that I want to use the 4th relic for Treasure Seeker and get a lot of points through treasure trails. So on this account I'm gonna work as hard as I can to get to Treasure Seeker as quickly as possible. So if I want to compete for Dragon Rank and Dragon Cup at this league, I think I have to choose the relic which are the best end game, so that's definitely Production Master. So I'm gonna use that one and work my way to Treasure Seeker as fast as possible. So what I do not really know yet, but what I do need to find out is what are the best areas to unlock for the Treasure Trail Seeker, the Clue Scroll relic, which I do not really know yet. So I'm gonna look that up, and also what order to unlock them first. So I'm gonna do a bit of research, and once I know, I'll let you guys know. Alright, learned a lot about account security. Got my cash, got my boots, of course the colorful one. I'm not a freaking barbaric person. Alright, so we're up. Gonna get some casts. I think I'm gonna go to 3 spirits, even though it's like really standard procedure, but we just have to progress as quickly as possible. I asked around and no one really knows what the best regions are for Trailblazer for clues, so I'm guessing I have to do some digging myself. So that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna make a spreadsheet or just check the wikis, jot it down, count them up, and have a verdict. So I'll see you back with that. So I got 600 casts, gonna steal a couple of tea stalls, and then gonna go to the 3 spirits. Just Vice striking down a Pharaoh guard for some easy points. Defeat the guard, very nice. Okay, I finished my 600 casts. I got a rune axe, a couple of eddy ones, a couple of mithril ones, a couple of steel ones, got 198 nature runes, so not a bad haul. Got this weird reward from a random event. Which one was it? The Evil Bob. Got 46 mithril arrowheads, so don't really know what's up with that. But also got to level 39 magic, which is really good. So now I'm gonna see what the total haul is and if I can sell some stuff. Hey, got my first burst nest, and it's a beginner clue, which is right next to it. Very nice. Would be nice if it was a 1-step clue, which it's not. Okay, I'll talk to Charlie later on. I unlocked my 2nd relic, chopping 50 willow logs, got 44 woodcutting as well. Should be able to purchase a last recall, the only right relic. Yes. Quickly unlock last recall, of course, everyone knows it's the best relic, especially late game. Plus get times 8 XP now. There we go. That animation though, it's so nice. Right, let's get to it. Alright, give the little pussy some fish. Bye bye. Now let's see what will happen. 21 fishing, that's not bad. That unlocks trout straight away. Nice. Hey, there's my first level 50. Spreadsheet is almost done. Then I got to do some math. But hey, I'll probably get to 55 or something. Not really sure. Might start up fishing as well, but we'll see what happens. Okay, decided to fletch all my willow logs as well. Got up to 55. So created the account 3.5 hours ago. This is what I ended with, and I calculated the spreadsheet out, and made my picks for my first and second region and torn on the third one. But we'll figure it out tomorrow. And we're gonna think some more about the third relic as well. So have a good night, guys. Okay, so you heard me talk about the spreadsheet I was making. I had a couple of recordings in this episode and I listened them, watched them back and decided that it was really incoherent and I couldn't even understand it myself, even though I made the spreadsheet and I made the recording. So what I did, I re-recorded the spreadsheet explanation. It's a couple of minutes and I think it really goes together with episode 1. So this is the end of the progress log for this episode. And then the second half will be the explanation of my spreadsheet and how I came to choose my regions. So if you want to stick around, keep watching. If you don't, just hop on over to the second episode. Okay, I will try to explain my thoughts and what I made in the spreadsheet. So as I mentioned before, I was certain I was gonna do clue scrolls because I think they're great content and because everybody is picking the natural selection relic, so I figured I really need to select the other relic. Plus you get a lot of points for clue scrolls, so that was my thought process behind making an account based around clue scrolls. So I couldn't really find any information about the best relics to unlock, so what I did, which was very tedious, as you will see in episode 1. I have AFK'd for a long time, got a lot of levels. Is made a spreadsheet where I indexed every clue step. So what you see here in this spreadsheet is how many easy steps are in every region, how many medium steps, every hard, elite and master. So you can see in Mistelin has 52 easy steps, 42 mediums, 52 easy, 42 medium, 49 hard, 8 elite and 20 master steps. So you see this stuff already colored. The red ones are the one I eliminated from choice eventually and the green ones are the ones I picked. So then I had to decide on a couple of areas to unlock. So Mistelin is just not being judged because you automatically unlock it. I have added Karamja to these as well. Then I had to make a couple of picks. As you can see across the board, Kandarin was really strong, especially at Master. It has a lot of steps, more than 25% of all steps are in Kandarin. And since Elite as well, it has 25% of all the Elite steps as well. And since those are the hardest to complete, since they have the most steps, I decided to unlock Kandarin anyway. So then I had 2 picks left. And what I did was add all the steps from Mistelin and Kandarin together. As you can see, 52 and 31 adds up to 83. And what I did then was calculate the percentage of the chance of completing one step with these unlocks, so with Mistelin, Karamja and Kandarin. So what you see here is if you get a random clue scroll, what the chance is that you can complete it if you have unlocked those areas. Next I needed to think about my second and third area. So what I did here, it's good. What I did here was I had this part of the is it called the graph? I don't know. With the areas of Mistelin, Kandarin and Karamja. And that was my base. So as a second area I figured, okay, if I have those areas and I add for instance Asgarnia, what would that do for the clue completion chance for one step? So for instance, if I took Asgarnia, Asgarnia has 59 easy steps and the standard plus Kandarin has 83. That adds up to 142. So if you get a medium easy clue, you have a chance of 92.8% to complete that step. The next column is what the chances are of completing a clue scroll in total with that area unlocked.
What I did though was deduct 1 step of the total amount of steps you had to do, because I figured once you open a clue box, you check if you can do it. If you can't, you drop it. If you can, you go ahead. So the first step is automatically unlocked, so I didn't factor that into my calculations. So if you take the standard unlocks with Misthalin and Karamja, Kenderin and Asgarnia, you would have these percentages of completing a clue scroll. I did that for every region, so this is standard Kenderin and Fremennik, standard Kenderin and Desert, and so on. So what I really quickly realized was that Desert was just shit across the board, and I hated Desert, so that was a really easy choice. Toronto is also very bad for clue scrolls, doesn't have a lot of steps. And I already unlocked Mauritania on my other account, so I didn't really feel to unlock that as well if I didn't necessarily have to. So Fremennik and Asgarnia and the Wilderness were left, and I had to make 2 picks. But what was important was to check how the upper or the lower level clues would do. I didn't worry too much about easy, because if you factor in easy, in Asgarnia you see that it's the clear favorite. But the harder area, the harder clues are the Elite and Master because of their higher amount of steps. So what I saw was that Wilderness is actually really good for hard clues. So I decided to unlock that first, because it's not a very popular region to unlock and I wanted to do something different. So I had my first two regions unlocked, or actually picked. I didn't really decide on the order I would pick them in, and I will figure that out if you watch the clips. So for the first area, there was actually a tie between Wildy and Asgarnia and Wildy and Fremennik. And well, the percentages aren't that different. Asgarnia is a bit better for Masters, and Fremennik is a bit better for Elite. And since I really like the Fremennik area with Vorkav, and therefore the assembler, the bones, the construction thing, plus Fremennik has a lot of tasks surrounding clue scrolls. You have to complete a completed godbook, and a master task is to complete all the godbooks and equip them. So once I saw that, and I saw that the percentages between Elite and Master were, well, somewhat comparable, I decided to go with Fremennik. So this is how I picked my three areas in Kenderin, Wilderness and Fremennik. So I think that's a really nice collection of areas, which is not a very much seen combination, even though Kenderin is by far the most popular region. So I hope this really clears that up. Okay, if you stuck around for the explanation about the spreadsheet, thank you very much. If you liked the video, please leave a like or a comment or subscribe. It really helps my channel, since it's really small right now and I would like to see it grow. So thanks for watching, and I'll be releasing the second episode tomorrow.